Hi folks, this is Zach. I'm just doing a quick demonstration on a product that I'm selling for you folks on eBay. This right here is a Bicron Surveyor 200 Geiger counter. It is a fantastic unit, electronically flawless, and in remarkably good physical condition. It does have a little sticker residue on it, which is probably easily removed. I don't have any of that Goo Gone stuff right now, but like I said, easily removed. This one comes with a special probe. These are normally paired with HP-270 gamma beta only probes. But this one in particular is the HP-190, which detects alpha radiation in addition to beta and gamma. What you're seeing right now is the thin window on the probe that's made of mica and is very fragile, so it's protected by a mesh screen. The faceplate on this is designed actually to be paired with that HP-270 probe. And I will swap out the probes. I will give you the HP-270 instead of the HP-190 if you want no extra charge. And again, the HP-270 probe is the one that's actually meant to be used with this meter. I will also include the HP-270 probe at cost, which for me was $150. So I'll be losing a slight bit of money with that on eBay fees, but that's okay. My goal is to get great equipment out to hobbyists because I'm very, very passionate about the radiological hobby, and especially as a hobbyist since I don't do any professional work in this field anymore. So let's zoom in on the scale here. You have an HV indicator right there. It's a very narrow range. So I'm going to show you, that's the battery check. This unit comes with two absolutely brand new batteries. I mean, I just took them out of the case less than 5 minutes ago and installed them. That should give you about 250 to 300 hours of use on the counter. So let's go to HV check. And the HV is okay. That means it's approximately 900 volts. These can be used with pancake probes or any other Geiger-Müller tubes you have. The high voltage is adjustable, and it can be used with experimental probes like the former Soviet surplus tubes you could find on eBay very inexpensively. It does have 1x, 10x, and 100 range on it. I have a few sources here that we are going to experiment with, so I'll pour these out. I'm going to show you how it reacts to alpha, beta, and gamma radiation. So first we have a Cesium 137 source. And I'm going to turn on the sound with the sound switch so you can hear the count. And let's put this up to the probe. And that completely maxes out the X1 scale. So let's go up to X10. That's a little better. Now, this isn't reflecting true dose in milliroentgens per hour because it's an alpha, beta, gamma probe. And it doesn't accurately reflect. But once again, if you do want that HP-270 probe that represents milliroentgens per hour dose, which is the scale you see here, the 0.1, 0.2, etc. This probe is to be used with the counts per minute scale, so 0, 100, 200, 300, etc. It goes up to 600 counts per minute on the X1 scale, 6,000 on the X10, and 60,000 counts per minute on the X100 scale. So let's go next with some Cobalt 60. Right here. It has decayed substantially, this source, so it's not very strong. But, as you can see, it's still reflecting. Let's go with some strontium 90, which is a beta only emitter. That's a pretty strong one. So yeah, maxes out the X10. Let's do it on X100. So we are getting approximately 90 or 9,000 counts per minute with that beta only strontium 90 source placed directly up to the probe. So this has been calibrated. I just did it today on a pulse generator and with various sources and probes to specifications from Bicron. I didn't have the specific calibration procedure for this specific meter, but it's similar enough to the Surveyor M and Surveyor 50 that the calibration procedures are the same. So you're getting a perfectly calibrated Geiger counter. It is well below the 10% variance in readings when used on a pulse rate generator. So it can actually pass for Nuclear Regulatory Commission standards, which require less than a 10% variance of actual dose. So this is capable of being used as professional equipment. There's really no reason to not use it professionally. The probe sticks securely, very securely, in the handle there. So it takes a little bit of effort to pop it out and push it back in, which is a good thing. Very good thing. If you want, you can loosen or tighten the probe by bending this metal slightly. Let's go ahead. Oh, also, it comes with and is connected with a BNC cable, as you can see there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the internals after I put the sources. Oh, I forgot the beta source demonstration. Here we have a brand new polonium 210 source. You have to get a new one with these little these little 100 nanocurie sources. You have to get a new one every 6 months or a year. So it's a very hot alpha emitter, as you can see. And again, the reason I'm including the HP-190 probe instead of going with the HP-270 beta gamma only probe is so you can detect alpha radiation. This is a fantastic unit for determining contamination of food after a nuclear accident or war in particular, because of its ability to detect the short-lived fission products that would be of grave concern for the first few weeks in particular of the nuclear event. And I think this is chlorine 36, or oh, there we go. Here's another gamma source. It's pretty weak, but it still deflects on the meter, as you can hear. Okay, so everything goes back in the pig. Now, I'm not allowed to sell radioactive materials on eBay. However, I will be including a free gift. There is a screw top lead pig, measures about 4 inches high. It provides approximately a ½ inch of shielding. I think it's exactly a ½ inch of shielding, but I'm not sure with that. Now, again, I can't sell radioactive anything on eBay, but the free gift you get, I can assure you, you will be happy with. This particular sample I'm using is autunite, Autinite. It contains about 40% natural uranium, and it glows wildly under fluorescent light. In fact, give me just a moment. Let me grab a mineral light. Oh, I don't see one over there. Sorry about the delay, folks. I don't want to keep you waiting for that long, so sorry, but it does fluoresce wildly under ultraviolet light. This particular sample is filtered, so it doesn't have any dust or particles that are under half a millimeter, so it's exceptionally safe. For this one, if you happen to know what you're doing and spread it out on a piece of paper, gives off a tremendous amount of alpha and low energy beta radiation, which the probe tends to respond to very strongly, particularly the low energy beta. So this thing that I can't sell on eBay here obviously pegs the X1. Let's see. On the X2. And bear in mind, this is inside the vial, so all alpha radiation and some of the low energy beta radiation is blocked. It's a pretty hot sample, so inside the vial, you're going to get about 4,000 counts per minute. Outside of the vial, I would do it if I had set up better for this demonstration, but this is kind of impromptu. So let's go ahead and put this back in its lead pig. Again, I can't sell radioactive materials on eBay, but you will assuredly be sure with the free gift that I'm including. All I'm saying here is that I'm giving you a lead pig for safe storage of your minerals. It blocks almost all gamma radiation from this. Let's see if we can even detect it. Let's go down to the X1 scale. Yeah, inside the pig, as you can hear and see, the dose rate is very minimal, just barely above background. So the lead shielding does a very good job. And we're back to just background radiation. So as you can see, it does pick up background radiation. This particular probe usually counts about 50 or 60 counts per minute in my area. Okay, so here we have the internals. Right here you have some calibration potentiometers. Let's see if they're labeled. I forgot. Well, no. This one right here adjusts that little high voltage okay meter display. So if you want to use it at 450 volts, for those old Soviet tubes, you can turn this potentiometer to make this tiny little HVOK scale right there read correctly. It's just a quick voltage check. It's one of the great features about this Bicron 200 or Surveyor 200. You have the zeroing and span potentiometers right here for use in calibration. This one, well, anyway, as you can see, there's also a switch for an anti-saturation circuit inside right here. There, just above my finger. The anti-sat circuit is turned on, and there really aren't many situations in which you wouldn't want to use an anti-sat circuit. But as you can see here, we have the high voltage adjustment, and that is set to approximately 900 volts at the moment. Here's your HV power supply and other internal components. These things last forever. This particular unit I have given to friends when we go mineral scouting, and it works fantastically, especially for mineral applications. Just because it's so easy to use. Let's see if there's anything else. Again, I installed 2 brand new batteries. You only need to have 1 battery installed in order to use it. It gives you about 150 hours of use. And 2 batteries should give you about 300 hours of use. So this will be ready straight out of the box, batteries included. Cable included, probe included, so all you have to do is turn it on and use it. It's a pretty good deal if you want to have the ability to detect alpha. And also, it's also a decent deal if you want the ability to do energy compensated dosimetry on a purpose-designed meter. So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if you both probes, I will include the HP-190 probe for an additional $150, which is what I paid for it. And I do that because I respect hobbyists and want to get them the best equipment possible. I don't sell junk, and when I do, I make it very clear that it's junk. This is the opposite of junk. This is a meter that works like new, is in good cosmetic condition, and should last you for a very, very, very long time. All right, thank you for listening to my demonstration, folks. I hope it helped. Bye-bye.